Welcome or welcome back to the Variety Pack Podcast. I'm your host, Rashad, and today, y'all know what time it is. It's that time of the month. It's time for Boruto, Two Blue Vortex, Chapter 17. So, without further ado, let's start the show. The chapter starts off with Sarada thinking back to what Sumire said during their conversation, showing that it definitely stuck with her. We see Ryu and Matsuri, they're using the tree's voices to find Boruto, and seeing the toad, they're like, yeah, Boruto, he definitely been here. They're looking to find, Boruto and his accomplice. And we know his accomplice is Kashin Koji. Yodu says that based on the way Matsuri talks, it seems that she possessed some sensory type abilities. Okay. Yodu then asks Konohamaru if they defeat Ryu, can they get his Thorn Soul Bulb and bring Shinki back? And Konohamaru's like, yeah, that's the story. Yodu is fired up to bring Shinki back, but Arya tells her, please don't do nothing reckless. And she spazzes off on this dude. Don't tell me what to do, yada, yada, yada. Which, I get it. I understand how you feeling, my girl. I do. But yeah, you ain't have to snap off on old buddy like that. He's just trying to look out for you, But I understand she's very, very adamant about rescuing Shinki. So I get it. But yo, you ain't have to snap off on old buddy like that. Team 7 approach Ryu and Matsuri. Matsuri, she sees Konohamaru and she freezes up. She starts blushing. My man Konohamaru with the unintentional riz. Then we get a flashback of Konohamaru and Shikamaru talking about the mission. Shikamaru tells Konohamaru that it's imperative that you collect the Thorn Soul Bulbs because it is crucial to bringing back Moegi and Shinki. And he says, if you can't get their Thorn Soul Bulbs, it's useless to fight them because they will just keep on regenerating. Konohamaru, he's curious about how Shikamaru got so much intel, and Shikamaru quickly tells him, yo, I can't tell you that. That's above your clearance, my good man. But Shikamaru does have a particular strategy on how to fight them based on the intel. Shikamaru tells Konohamaru to become friends with them because Shikamaru doesn't think that they are inherently evil. Become friends with them, win them over, tame the wild beasts while they're still innocent cubs, and then betray them. Get them to drop their guard, then kill them. And I gotta say, man, I kind of like this plan. Because think about it. Fighting Ryu and Matsuri together, fighting them head on, that's probably won't work out in their favor too much. So I like this plan. It's a genius plan, man, and when it comes to intelligence, man, Shikamaru, the genius of Konoha, baby. So I gotta say, I like this plan, man. I didn't really see it going this way. I was expecting a battle, but seeing how how they flipped the script on us, I kind of like it. Then Konohamaru, they're being friendly with Ryu and Matsuri, exchanging pleasantries and all that, saying that they have a common enemy that is Boruto, and they should join forces. Mitsuki, he finds a piece of metal and say it could be linked to Boruto using the Flying Rising. Konohamaru's like, let's comb the area, search for more clues. Sarada and Mitsuki bring Ryu along with them. Ryu tells them that you guys are cool. Like I was told, Jura has a lot of respect for you guys. He's our boss man. Ryu says, I was intent on killing any ninja I came across, so I'm glad that we was able to speak first. And we get more flashback with Shikamaru telling Konohamaru that the reason you're Matsuri's target is because she has feelings for you. This will put her in a state of turmoil, which will give us an edge. Worst case scenario, both of them show up. So you gotta find a way to separate them. Back, now going back to the present, Konohamaru, he's talking to Matsuri, and she's still blushing and embarrassed, and she says, oh, this is not like me. And Konohamaru, he reassures her that it's okay for you to feel like this. So he just putting his maximum Riz game down, and she's like, yo. So yeah, man. Then we see Kashin Koji, my man. Kashin Koji, he tells Ada via the Toad to check on the situation in the Sand Village. She's like, what about the geezer? Cause she's deaf scared of this man seeing her. And Kashin Koji tells her that he should be at the hideout. So you're in the clear. We see Kashin Koji talking to Boruto, telling him that they have succeeded in separating them. Boruto asks, what happens next? Then Kashin Koji says, Konohamaru is keeping Matsuri busy. Ideally, Sarada and the other three will take down Ryu first, then meet up with Konohamaru and take down Matsuri together. Boruto asks, hey yo man, what's the chance that they fail percentage wise? Kashin Koji says, it's not that high, don't worry. Boruto is like, man, don't lie to me, give me a number. And Kashin Koji says, yo Boruto, either way, you are not to go help. You cannot go help. If you go help them and take part in this battle, Jura will make a move, and if that happens, you will die this time. You are one thing we cannot afford to lose. Which Kashin Koji speaking major facts right now, bro. And I understand Boruto, he want to go help, man. But yeah, we can't risk Jura showing up on the battlefield, man, because that's everything is done if he shows up. So yeah, I know it's hard for you, Boruto, but you gotta stay out of this one, my man. You gotta stay out of this one, big dog. And we see my man Jura in the bookstore buying books, and this man has a stack of cash. This man, like, Jura, homie, where you getting all this money from, my guy? So, and, you know, there's like, oh, intruder alert. But Shikamaru's like, to ignore it, don't bother him, do not engage. And he says, he tells the clerk, yo, hold a change. He's checking out books, and he tells the clerk, yeah, hold a change. It's an advance for my future purchases. So yeah, bro, it's hilarious. My man Jura is literally in Konoha, casually checking out books, and yeah, like, yo, Shikamaru, like, yo, don't bother him. Act like he don't exist. Treat him regular. Just treat him regular. And yo, the final panel, what do we see? We see Kawaki confronts Amato. He takes the cigarette out of his mouth, because we know Amato loves his cigarettes, pins him up against the wall, and says, I got a lot I want to say to you. But first, you're going to draw out my power, all of my power, to the fullest extent. So, yeah, man. Kawaki confronts Amato and says, I have a lot I want to say to you. But before that, you're going to draw out all of my power to its fullest extent. So, yeah, I did not expect that ending of the chapter. You know? So, yeah, we got Kawaki confronting Amato. And I got to ask you guys, man, what do you guys think of Shikamaru's plan to befriend the Shinju and then betray them? Me personally, like I said, I like it. I like it, man. I like it, because when you think about it, that's probably the best scenario they got. But I like it, man. And but Shikamaru, yeah, man, putting that intellect on full display once again. My man Shikamaru, man. So, yeah. Now, this chapter is not what I expected, but I still enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what chapter 18 has in store for us. But, yeah, this has been your host, Rashad, of the Variety Pack Podcast. And before I get out of here, I want to say, if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe to the channel. So, yes, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I am out of here. Peace.